From among the senior war priests leading the choirs of Menoth arise dedicated and fervent spiritual leaders who for decades have bolstered warjacks with pious hymns. As these individuals reach an advanced age, some demonstrate a powerful affinity with the warcasters whom they have long served. Such respected priests learn through exposure and practice to harmonise their prayers with those of the warcasters and to use faith to protect these battle leaders. Such war priests, called Hierophants, form a small but revered company who remain near a warcaster to chant prayers or offer counsel. The verses chosen by the Hierophant speak eloquently to the necessities of battle. The words of the true law, spoken aloud by the devout, resonate with the Creator's design. At the Hierophant's direction, the righteous can be healed of the most terrible wounds so they can continue to fight in Menoth's name. The warcaster's divine spells are carried farther by the songs of canon, manifesting the Creator's plans on Cain. The faithful are blessed, the faithless destroyed. Thus is Menoth's will conveyed by the Hierophant and executed by the warcaster. Hierophants also serve their warcasters as clerks and attendants. Great deeds are noted and written into future hymns glorifying valour in the name of Menoth. They also take notes of other acts of valour and cowardice by lesser soldiers for later commendation or punishment. The Hierophant is a 3 points cost attachment for your warcaster with 4 boxes of damage, a field allowance of 1 and a speed 5, strength 5, mat 5, rat 4, defense 13, armour 13 and a disappointingly low command range of 5 given some of its abilities. It's armed with a staff with a 2-inch reach, power plus strength of 8, much like the choir, so can, in some situations, help get you out of a tricky spot. But you're certainly not taking this model for its combat abilities, and being an attachment you're only allowed 1 in the game and it uses up that important attachment slot, so be sure that this is the right model for your list. So onto the 3 magic abilities, and the one and the main is the Harmonious Exaltation, which effectively gives a free focus for your warcaster, but more specifically, the range is 5 inches, target model's warcaster, and if it's in range once this turn, when the warcaster casts a spell, reduce the cost of this spell by 1. It also has Heal, which gives D3 plus 1 points back. Target friendly living faction model, if the model's in range, remove D3 plus 1 damage points from it. So this is good for any weaker units and also the weaker casters like Sevi, but the reality is you're probably going to be using Harmonious Exaltation every turn. The final major benefit of this model is Spiritual Conduit. While its warcaster is in the model's command range, when the warcaster casts a spell and is the point of origin for the spell gains plus 2 range, which is another way of keeping your warcaster back, though note that this doesn't work for arc-noded or otherwise channeled spells. Finally, on to Battle College's opinion on the Hierophant. The Hierophant in a nutshell, you can take the Hierophant for Harmonious Exaltation. It's basically plus 1 focus for any caster except for those that use all their focus for upkeeps, warjacks and camps. Oh, and he has a heal ability that you'll probably never use. Combos and synergies, the Harbinger of Menoth likes to heal, everyone else likes to focus. The drawbacks is that it can't necessarily keep up with a fast caster. And finally, the guy doesn't really have any tricks up his sleeve, he's simply just a little boost for your caster. As always, do like and subscribe and drop us a comment in the comment section to let us know how you use the Hierophant in your lists.